Oh my gosh, you're still single? Yo guys, you're here at Stay Stick with Kit, and today ladies, I'm gonna help you figure out whether you should stay single in your 20s or whether you should start pursuing love, romantic and family life. Let's get it. Now some of you, or maybe most of you, are probably single right now, and that's okay. Please, you need to stop stressing about trying to find a partner. You literally have the rest of your life to do it. I mean, if you're in your 20s, what, you've probably got at least until 50, 60 years to find a partner, so don't worry about it.
Not if we want babies.
That's why you're here. So then that does raise the question, should you stay single in your 20s or should you start pursuing that family life? And really, it depends on what you want. I can't sit here and tell you what's right for you, but you know what you want. But I want you to look at it this way. If you want to be one of those super high career women, if you want to be earning the top dollars in the business, you know, they're driving the fancy car, she's got her own stuff. If you want to be one of those badass women that walk into a property and go, how many do you have? Yes, I'll take 3. Freaking badass. If you want to put yourself in that position and you want to be one of those women, then obviously dating, relationships and partying, that's going to be a distraction to you. Because to get to a position like that, it's going to take a lot of focus, a lot of time and a lot of dedication. So going out and drinking and partying all day long and getting high, I don't know, whatever you like to do, that's going to be a distraction for you. Now I'm not saying that you shouldn't do that, you shouldn't let loose. We're all humans, we all need to de-stress. But what I'm saying is that guys shouldn't be a priority for you if that's where you want to be. Now that doesn't mean that you can't be open to having things with people and having fun, because like I said, we're all human. But if you have a choice of your friend's 25th birthday or your work convention, you might have to choose your work convention. Or if you have a choice of babysitting your friend's baby or helping your boss decide a new plan for the new strategy for the new year, then you might have to help him decide that new plan, new strategy for the new year. So alternatively, what's the other option? You might want to have a family sooner than you'd like. And in that case, then maybe you should be open in your 20s to finding the person who you really connect with and that you want to choose forever with. The person that you want to start a family with. Now I know some of you might be sitting thinking, why can't I have both? And you can have both, but you can't have the best of both. What I mean is, look, if you spend 10 years investing all your focus and time into your career, you're gonna reach that high position, because all of that takes time and it takes experience and it takes a while to get there. However, if you do wanna have a family, that is your priority, at least, you know, into your late 20s and your early 30s, if that's where you wanna be, if you spend half of the time that you would have at work investing and building a relationship and building a foundation with a person for a family, then obviously that's what you're gonna have. I want you to kind of think of it as having 2 separate jobs. The more you invest in one, the better you're gonna be further down the line, and the more you invest in the other one, the further you're gonna be further down the line. But you can't invest all in both. You physically can't. It's impossible. You can't spend 10 years solidly on your career and then expect to have the kind of level of family life that you wanted. Or equally, you can't expect to spend all the time building a family with someone and no time in your career, because then you're not going to be the CEO of that company. That just doesn't happen. But like I said, you can have both. And this is one of the things that I've actually admired the most about women. Most tend to want a balance, which is great. You've got to a decent level in your career where it's not taking time away from your family, but it's still keeping you independent and as an individual. At the same time, you have a loving family and support network around you, and that's amazing. That's great. Guys don't tend to get the balance down too well. A lot of the time, guys tend to invest more time in work life than family life. I don't know if that's because that's how we're raised. I don't know if that's just because feeling that they have to provide and support, so they want to go out there and get the bacon. Now, all that said, there's a difference between staying single and not having fun. I'm not saying that you shouldn't go out and have fun if that's what you want to do. But let's put yourself in a scenario. Let's say you get this amazing job opportunity, but you have to move to a different country, right? And you've got a boyfriend that you've been with for maybe, let's say 18 months. Now that is a very hard decision, and that's a very common scenario where you've got a relationship that you really love the person, etc. But then you've got this amazing career opportunity that is gonna be a step in the right direction for where you wanna be. So then, what do you do? Now, if you were gonna be solely committed to building a foundation for a relationship, then you would probably stay, you would forget that promotion or that job opportunity and build a foundation with that person. Or equally, the other hand is that, you know what, you feel like you're too young to be committing to that and you're gonna go for that big step for your career and you're gonna move, but you might lose this person. Fine. Now, Here's where you can do both. You try and have a long distance relationship, which is so hard, as well as going and pursuing your career. Now, here's the thing. If you do that, you kind of get both, but something's gonna suffer. If you notice, you can't give either 100%. And this is what I'm talking about. And you know what? Sometimes you get older and things change. And then you just do what feels right for you in that moment. But at the same time, it's important to kind of have an idea of the direction that you want to be going in for your life. You don't want to get somewhere and be like,
no, this isn't actually what I wanted. Wow, I really wish I'd done that.
So tell me about you. Are you in your 20s? Are you single? Do you feel like it hinders your career, or do you feel like it aids your career? Or are you wanting to find someone because you want to start that foundation now? For more things on guys, girls and dating, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out. Thanks for tuning in, and as always, keep it slick. Pow.